Hello guys, welcome to Automation Test Hub. So in today class I will discuss about collections and what all are the classes comes under collection API. We will discuss on those. So first of all we need to understand why we require collection if we have a array in Java. So in array we have a limitation like array are fixed in size. Okay, so once we create an array, we are not allowed to decrease or increase the size of the array. Okay, but in collections, we can increase and decrease the size as per the requirement. So this dynamic property provided by the election collections. Sorry. So in collections, like we have three methods that we are use very frequently in Java while creating a WebDriver scripts. Okay, those are ArrayList, set, and hash table. Okay, guys, in collection API we have a lot of classes like tree and linked list, but these are not important irrespective of WebDriver or Selenium. Java developers can will use these things to develop a Java program. So for a WebDriver perspective, we need to understand only this array list and set and hash table. Okay. Then after that, I will try to describe on the reflection API what is reflection API and all. So first we will start from a array list. Okay. So array list is a similar to array, but in array list we can increase or decrease the size of our array. Okay, so how we can work with array list, how we can store the values in array list, and how we can retrieve the values from the array list, we will understand with the example. Okay, so let me open my clips first. So I'm going to create a one class over here. So just create a one class, new class, array list class. Okay, just click on this finish button and remove these lines. Okay, so first we have to create an object of array list class. Okay, so array list, array list is a class. Okay, it's a built-in Java built-in class. Okay, so directly we have to be create an object of this class. So I'm taking an object as a equals to new array list. Now this error is the error is showing over here. So for this class we have to import the package first. So just import the package for this class. This is import java.util.arraylist. Okay, now you are seeing some warning over here. So the warning is saying that we have to be define a data type. What it means, like what kind of values we are going to store in array list. So we have to be define the data type for that. So in this example I'm going to store a string values in array list. So I'm defining a here data type as a string. Okay, a string, and here I have to add the same data type, a string. Okay, now this is correct line. Go to the next line. So from this index we have created an object of array list. Now we have to add the elements into the array list. Then how we can add it? So just call the object, put the dot. You will see all the methods that this objects will be supported. So for storing the elements we use this add method and pass the string values like in first value I'm passing here as my name is Zishan. So I'm writing here my name Zishan, and add more values in the array list. A dot add Rajesh, and another value like Smita. So I have provided three values into the array list. Okay, the first value is Zishan, Rajesh, and Smita. So in array, we have seen that the index of a starting locations would be a 0. So in array list, the static index would be a 0. So this is the similarity of array in array list, that starting address index is 0, would be a 0. So Zishan will be stored at 0th location of array list. So this will be stored on 0th location. This will be stored at first location, and the Smita will be stored at second location of array list. Okay, so this is the way we can add the elements into the array list. Now the second step would be how we retrieve the values from the array list. So for that purpose, so a dot sorry a dot, and there is a one method is get. We just call that particular method with this objects and pass the values which we want to retrieve. Pass the values of index. Okay, so I just want to be print Rajesh. So Rajesh is stored at first location of array list, so we have to just provide here 1 and execute this program. Just save it first, then execute it. Okay, so Rajesh will be retrieved from the array list, and this is displaying same as into the console. Okay, so this is the way we can retrieve the values from the array list. The second thing, if we want to know the length of array list, okay, so in array we use length method, but in array list length method is not exist, is not uh, applicable. So there is a one method is size. So with the use of size method we can retrieve the length of array list. So how we can do it? Just I'm going to write the syntax for that. So e a dot, sorry, it's not a string, a dot size. Okay, so just click on that and execute it again. So you will see the total length of this array list is 3, 1 2 3. So this is the way we can work with the array list. Okay, so guys, please do more exercise on array list. Okay, and this is a very important topic, very frequently we will use in the driver. Okay, while creating the scripts. Okay, now the my next topic is set. So set is very similar to array list. Okay, the difference is only that set can store only unique value. Okay, so this is the basic difference we found between the array list and set. So how set will work in Java, let's see with the use of one example. So just create the one class file, one class for set new, and this is class. Okay, set class. Just remove this comment first. Okay, write the code for that. Set b, this is the object name, equals to new hash set. Import first the package of set class, and same for hash set class. Okay, now understand how this object is creating over here. Set is an interface, okay, and the b is an object of class set that refer to a hash set class. Okay, this is are the interface, okay, and the bodies and the method definitions are written in hash set. We have already discussed these things in interface class, okay guys, so I'm not going to discuss about interfaces here, okay. So I'm going to proceed in the next line. Okay, we are seeing some warning over here. Okay, so I think we have to be provide a data type as like ArrayList over here. Like I'm going to store string value, so I'm providing a data type as a string, and same here. Now warning is removed. Just call these objects and put the dot against the object, and you will get all the list of methods. Okay, just for storing the values in a set, you just call the add method and provide the string values over here. Zishan, and add some more values like so. This is the way we can add the values in the set. Okay, now the next point is how we can retrieve the values. So retrieving the values in set, we use another class. The class name is iterator. Okay, iterator will be used to retrieve the values from the set. Okay, in ArrayList we just use the get method, but in set class this will not work. We have to create an object of iterator class. So how it will be work? Let's see. Iterator, the object's name, like pass the data type first, strings, and the object name over here itr equals to b, the object of like on which we are going to iterate. So the object name for that is b for this set. So pass this value, then b dot iterator. Import the package for iterator class first. This is import iterator java dot util. Okay, now what would be the syntax to retrieve the values with the use of iterator? So just write the object name and put the dot over here and select the next method. Okay, so in set we have three values. Okay, first value is Zishan, and second value is Katrina, and third value is Salman. If we want to print Zishan value, first value from the set, then we will use itr dot next one time, and if we need to retrieve Katrina, then we need to use this syntax two times. Okay, so first execute this code with the use of this syntax one time. What will be the output? Let's check. Sorry, I have not written a system SYSO code over here, so write the SYSO code for displaying the result into the console screen. Okay, now run this code. Okay, the first value has been displayed over here. we need a Katrina, then just copy this code and paste it below this line, okay, and execute it. Then it will show two values, I think. So definitely Salman and sorry, why it's showing Salman first. So like that we can print down the values. Like if we I'm in this code, I want to be I want to be display all these values from the set, so I have written these lines 3 times, okay. So receive I will see these values into the console window, these three values. So this is the use of set uh, class that we are using in Java, okay. So the next topic is hash table. So how we can use hash table? So first of all we need to understand what is hash table. So in hash table, whatever the excuse me, in the hash table, whatever the values we are going to store, that will be stored against the some key. Like uh, uh, you can assume like that this is a kind of a table, okay. There is a one column is key and there is another column is for value, okay. So in key we can take key as a name, okay, and in value we can put a name as Katrina and Salman on. So whatever the values we have to be stored in this hash table, we can store on the basis of key, okay, and we can retrieve the values on the basis of key. So how we can do practically? So let's see one example of hash table. So let's create a one class for hash table over here. So new class hash table class, okay. First create the class for hash table, okay. Class file, just remove this and create an object of hash table. Hash table is also an inbuilt class in Java, so just create an object for that. Hash table, like c equals to new hash table. Okay, we need to import a package for that, okay. Now I'm seeing some warning, so we have to be provide a data type. But guys, there is a very important thing we need to know. Like in hash table we provide a data type for two arguments. So first argument would be a key, okay. So what kind of key uh, we are going to provide against the value. So we have to provide the data type for key also. Let's assume we are going to use a key as a string. So the first argument would be for key and the second for the value. So what kind of values we are going to store? So in this example I'm going to store string values, string type of values. So just provide the data type for that string, okay, and just copy this uh, data type and paste it over here. Now warning is removed, okay. Now just call the object and put the dot. Then in this hash table, add method is not working with this. We choose put method, okay. Put. So you are seeing here two arguments we have to be provide. First one is key and second one is value. So I'm taking key as a name, okay, and value as a Vishan. This is the name, okay. Add another value. Just copy the same syntax, paste it below, and provide the key as the location. Okay, sorry, location, and the value would be New Delhi. Okay, so this is the way we can store the values into a hash table. Okay, against the keys. This is like location is a key and new value is a value. So new value is associated with location key. Okay, how we can retrieve the data from the hash table? So just so c dot get method we have to be called. Just pass the value name of key. Okay, just I have to, like, from this syntax I have to be retrieve value Zishan, so just we have to be passed directly a key name over here. So the key is name, just write over here and copy the same code and paste it again and use the key as location. Okay, so let's check what will be the output. Okay, and the value Zishan and New Delhi is displayed into the console screen. So this is the way we can use the hash table in Java. So that's all from the collection API sides. Okay, so next topic would be the reflection API. What is the reflection API? So first we need to understand that actually, basically, when we create a hybrid or keyword framework, then in keyword framework, the approach we will use, like we create some generic methods for generic operations. Like in any applications, we have to be we have to be perform click operation, we have to be use set operations to input the values into a valid fields. So these kind of methods we use in the keyword driven framework. Somewhere else we write the body of that methods and we can call these methods directly from the Excel. Okay, and that and against uh, and the particular method will be called against that method. Okay, so reflection provide that kind of mechanism in Java. So how we will work with the reflections, we will understand with the use of example. So let me create a one class for reflection also. Just create a new class and just provide the name of that class is a reflection class, you can say, and just click on the finish button. And I take one variable like y equals to whatever the method set. This is the basic operation. This values this value will be come from my Excel sheets, but right now we are not using an Excel sheet, so we are just passing the hard-coded value of this method. Okay, like in y we have a value set. Okay, and whatever I'm going to write, it's a very long syntax, so I will try to explain you later what is this. So just first I have to write this code, then I will explain you what is this code exactly doing. Okay, so there's a one class is method, create an object for that method, and the object name is wake equals to, write this class name over here, dot class dot get method, and in name we pass this string variable y, and parameters type we have to be passed the data type for input, like it's string dot class. Okay, what this code is doing, I will explain you. Just import the package for this method class. Okay, and we have to add those declarations over here, and then come to the next line to write the code for that. We dot, there's a one method is invoked, use that method and pass the value of object v, like selected from the drop down list, and whatever the method you have to be execute. Just I'm writing here a syntax over here. Reflection, sorry, reflection class is done. Okay, we have to be at throws exceptions, I think, for this line also. Yeah, let's click on that. Now we have to be define the body for this set method, so just define the body for that. Public static void set, pass the value like string, whatever the arguments this function will receive. Okay, could be a y, write the body for that, simply SYSO test case executed, and provide the concatenate the value of y. Okay, and just first execute the code, check the output, what output will be generated. Okay, then we'll explain you this code. Just click on this run button. Just hold for a moment. Yep, this test case executed and reflection class is done. So what is this? Like first this value will be come from the Excel file. So here I am directly uses the hard-coded value of that method. Okay, this is the method set. It's stored in the y variable. Okay, through a method we create an object for that, and it will like reflection class dot class get the method of this set through this y value. Okay, and when this method, and because of this line, the set method will be invoked from this method. Okay, so whatever the syntax is written over here, it will be executed, and way dot invoke pass the this value, reflection class is done, write this value with the use of this concatenation of this y value. So this is the way reflection is working in Java. So guys, do more exercises on reflection and hash tables, set class and ArrayList at your home to get the confidence in these topics. Okay, so guys, this is today's class is done right now, and we will meet you in the next class. So bye bye and take care.